Hello and a warm welcome to the Tamil Nadu Brief. I'm Sam Daniel. The headlines first. Two youngsters arrested for alleged tongue-splitting procedure. Their tattoo center sealed in Trichy. India's one of the best all-rounders, Ashwin Ravichandran, returns home a day after announcing his retirement from international cricket. Says he has zero regrets about not becoming the captain of the Indian team. And Sringaram, the award-winning film on the story of Devadasis and their liberation, re-released in 4K format this music season in Chennai. The Trichy police has arrested two youngsters for allegedly performing tongue-splitting procedure on a young man in the city. The men had also shared the video of the procedure on social media, following which police had launched a crackdown, arrested the men and even sealed their unlicensed tattoo center. Investigators say the men do not have any formal training for this procedure nor any qualification or a license to run this center. They have invoked sections of endangering lives and voluntarily causing hurt and injuries. Cricketer Ashwin, who announced his retirement yesterday from international cricket, returned home in Chennai for a rousing reception. It was an emotional moment for his family and friends to see India's one of the best all-rounders and match winners return home after this announcement. I spoke to Ashwin and his dad Ravichandran. Ashwin says he has no regrets about not becoming the captain of the Indian cricket team and that he's looking forward to play for the Chennai Super Kings. A difficult decision, Ashwin,
For what?
to retire from international cricket.
Actually, I mean, it's not. To be honest, I don't know, it's emotional for a lot of people. It will be emotional, maybe it will sink in, but for me, personally, I think it's a great sense of relief and satisfaction.
When did you decide to say
Instinctive, yeah. It's been running in my head for a while, but it's very instinctive. I just felt on day 4 and just called it on day 5. That's it.
one of your... Tell us about the moment you had that 10-wicket spree.
Which one?
The first one.
First 10 wicket. ஞாபகமே இல்லை எப்போ எடுத்தேன் டு பி ஆனஸ்ட் ரைட் நம்ம எல்லாருமே வந்து நம்ம கரியரில் வி ஆல் கீப் கோயிங் த்ரூ அ லாட் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ். இது கிரிக்கெட்டருக்கு மட்டும் இல்லை, பட் ஜென்ரலாகவே சொல்கிறேன். எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு லாஸ்ட் 2 இயர்ஸாகவே வந்து நான் என்னென்னலாம் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், நைட்டு தூங்க போதெல்லாம் விக்கெட் விழுந்தது, ரன் அடிச்சதெல்லாம் ஞாபகம் வரும், பட் அதெல்லாம் வரதே இல்லை ஒரு 2 இயர்ஸாக. ஸோ அதுவே ஒரு கிளியர் இண்டிகேஷன் தட் நம்ம வந்து அடுத்த பாதைக்கு போகணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு. ஸோ என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் அவ்வளோ பெரிய முடிவு இல்லை, நம்ம அடுத்த பாதைக்கு தான் போகிறோம். We are not done with anything.
Have you been wanted to become the captain to lead the team?
என்னங்க?
To lead the Indian team as the captain?
இனிமே முடியாது.
That dream.
இல்லை, பட் அவ்வளோலாம் எனக்கு ஒன்றும் ரிக்ரெட்டே இல்லை. ஐ ஹேவ் ஜீரோ ரிக்ரெட்ஸ். அந்த மாதிரிலாம் வந்து நான் நிறைய பேரை பார்த்துருக்கேன், டிஸ்டன்ஸ்லேருந்து பார்த்துருக்கேன், ரிக்ரெட்ஸோடு இருப்பாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு லைஃப் வாழறதுக்கு நான் தயாராக, எனக்கு ரிக்ரெட்ஸே கிடையாது.
In 2011, Ashwin, when Dhoni gave you the first new ball to play against Chris Gayle, tell us about that moment.
I think that part of me is still burning bright. I'm going to play for CSK, and don't be surprised if I try and aspire to play for as long as I can. I don't think Ashwin the cricketer is done. I think Ashwin the Indian cricketer has probably called it a time. That's it.
Ashwin, you have come up the hard way from a humble beginning to becoming a star in the Indian team. What's your message for aspiring cricketers?
I don't think I'm in a mind space to give any message to an aspiring cricketer right now. See, look, honestly, I just wanted to take a few questions, but I'll take probably 1 or 2 more.
And you dream for CSK?
Nothing. Just turn up. That's it. What else? So delighted. That's where I began, and I would like to wear the yellow jersey and go there again. I'm so glad they picked me.
I'll be always emotional when he's batting, when he's bowling. Now also I'm very emotional.
You have been his role model, his icon.
I just simply went and dropped him, and whatever the best I could do, I did it. Rest of the things he did. I didn't do anything. He improved on his own. He developed his on his own. He is basically a very intelligent player.
Right.
No doubt about it. His brilliance has helped him. His patience has helped him a lot. His patience has improved him a lot. That is very, very important to come in cricket.
When he announced his retirement, what did you feel?
One part I was really very relaxed and really I was happy. But in another way, when you ask, it's a really, one side of it is I felt very bad.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. And finally, the award-winning film Sringaram, released in 2007, has now been released in 4K format to reach out to contemporary film lovers this music season in Chennai. Directed by Sarada Ramanathan, it's a story of the liberation of Devadasis and their sexual exploitation. Late Lalgudi Jayaraman had scored music, cinematography by Madhu Ambat, and late Saroj Khan had done the choreography. The film had won 4 national awards and 2 state awards, and it has come as a treat for music lovers this music season, the Margali music season in Chennai. And this is what Sarada Ramanathan had to say. Thank you very much for your time. How important is to re-release it?
I think it's as important to re-release it at any time because it's a film that will resonate, I think, with audiences at any time because the message and the experience of it is really quite universal. So I don't think I dare say it's a timeless film.
Right.
And usually you find timeless films finding space again and again and again to newer and newer audiences, I think, So I think it's relevant because the message is about freedom, about art, about culture, about womanhood, and about liberation. So how can that ever go out of fashion? So that's why I think it's...
You had stalwarts, Lalgudi Jayaraman scoring music, Saroj Khan choreography.
It was interesting because it was an unconventional combination of Saroj Khan with Lalgudi Jayaraman sir. Because she was the diva of Bollywood choreography when she came to work with us. And Lalgudi ji was the legend of Carnatic music, not just as an artist but also as a composer. So I think that combination also intrigued a lot of people the first time around. Madhu Ambat sir has shot it. So they're all still relevant as people as much as Lalgudi ji and Saroji are. And so the combination of factors is bringing people back again, I think, to the theatres.
It's in 4K format now. How much of a role has technology played in this contemporary version?
But I think it's helping cinema tremendously because for a lot of the time people never went to see the older films because they looked old. And I think people have got used to good resolution images. Everybody is a filmmaker now from their mobile phones. So I think they want to see something that is seeable in terms of its refinement and technological refinement. So I think the 4K technology has actually made it more affordable to restore, because Sringaram was one of the last films to be shot on film. And after that, everything went completely digital. So to bring it from the negative, from scanning the negative, to bringing it all the way to where technology is now, which is 4K, it was quite a journey of several months.
It's the story of the liberation of the Devadasis walking to freedom. It's still relevant?
How can it not be relevant? When you say the word freedom and liberation, how can it never be relevant, So it's just that you tell different stories to create a universal experience. As long as you create a universal experience, I think it's always relevant.
The timing is interesting. Now is the music season in Chennai and a different Sabha experience, a different kind of a Sabha experience for music lovers.
Right, because it's also a cinematic experience. At the same time, it lends itself to the music and dance festival season because it is about a dancer and it's about the music and the dance and the emotions that flow through the music and the dance. So that's true. It was timed such. And we were able to restore it in time for the festival. So that's a great thing that happened.
How does it do commercially now? What are the prospects you're looking at?
So I think it will be a bit of a benchmark if it finds place again as a new film in the common mainstream platforms, OTT platforms, etc.
OTT you're looking at?
Yes, certainly. And I think there would be some interest of OTT platforms for the film.
Thank you so much, Sarada, for your time.
you.
That was Sarada Ramanathan, the director of the film Sringaram, which is making a comeback 17 years after its original release, this time in 4K format. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, Find TV. Well, that's a wrap on this edition of the Tamil Nadu Brief. Hope you liked it. See you tomorrow, same time. Goodbye.